so effective in the previous game. Esmeralda as well, comfort for Josh?
Esmeralda.
Or
Your team is
at least for Mahina Po Gaming as a team, they really like this Esmeralda. There's the counter, the Hylos,
Kufra.
and Kufra to go with it. What will be the choice now for MP?
Well, let us see here. For the size of MP, they can reveal a funnel here. I don't think they should be revealing a marksman yet, but
Your team
there we go. That's gonna be the Hylos pick. Very interesting approach there by Real Boss, choosing a Hylos against an Esmeralda. Already.
Yeah. There was a time
they could have chosen something more okay against Esmeralda, like for example a Grok.
Yeah, with the control, because the thing with the control from the Hylos is that it's not like hard control. Like there's a stun, there's a single stun for sure, but the Girl's Pathway is a slow, which you can just flicker away from.
Your team
Wow,
is banning.
still choosing the Uranus even in the presence of the carry.
In the presence of the carry, this is, we choose what we want.
Yeah, absolutely. Like a lot of teams at the last, they will always go for comfort more than anything else. Like some players, the Shinbu, they just say, okay, I don't like this because I just literally don't like it. Don't pick it. I just literally don't like it. And it happens a lot in draft. And I think a lot of esports players should learn more about adjusting to roles. But in the end, it's the player who plays. So it's going to be up to them. Okay.
Team is
Granger bat. Okay. So no more marksman now. I think they're gonna be forced to pick Bruno, but they'll choose the Garokacha instead.
rock.
No, it's the Grok, obviously.
We have a lot of investment here for the front line. They need to dish out a lot. They need to choose something that would compensate for this. Probably a Kimi would be for the side of Mahina Po Gaming.
Wow.
I'm actually predicting a Kimi comp here, but let's see here what would be the marksman. So this is,
I think,
Sylvanas.
yeah, I think that's good. I think that's gonna be a good gimme pick now for for Mahina Po Gaming.
Jawhead.
But let's see what would be the main funnel.
It's the Jawhead now for the Sylvana.
They can maybe have something like a Bruno, but Kimi
I know, I like
might be
Gimme
really
better.
nice. I got a Kimi better, so there is that for the side of Mahina Po Gaming.
I think that this is such a good gimme game. It made a lot of sense in the end, specifically because of their own composition, and it also answers a lot of issues that were presented by this draft coming out from Real Boss. Kimi is no way a counter for against the carry, for example. It's not even a stronger pick than the carry. It's just that it has its own timing. It has its own power spike that it trumps the carry at that certain point.
Indeed.
And that means that if MP knows this timing that we're talking about, and if they execute properly, they will be able to end this game so quickly that the carry will not be able to farm. Now the question is, what will be the approach from Real Boss? Are they gonna go back to funnel at this point? Do they match the funnel with another funnel, with a stronger funnel? That is my question, at least.
That really depends. The deal breaker here would be how the Sylvana will be picked, because what is the Sylvana here? Sylvana is actually not a support
Yeah, it's an
right
off
now.
lane, I think.
Yeah, that's an off lane. The Sylvana wants to secure. Well, maybe probably no. That's actually not a support with that kind of spell, right?
No, with this mystery shop, the flicker.
Yeah, you'd want to actually get access to more items if you're going for that mystery shop emblem. So that's where my curiosity lies. They're putting up two fighters, maybe even the Jawhead here is very much willing to take fights, but we'll see. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We have game number 2 here between Real Boss versus Team Mahina Po Gaming.
Whew. So let's actually look at how they are gonna be setting this up. I think that it's easy to say that it will be a 1-3-1 laning stage, at least for red side, which is Mahina Po Gaming. Might even go 0-4-1. The Esmeralda is here, maybe just to secure the Lethal Wonder. But this already has proved we have overstepping from the Grok. This means that their early rotations, it doesn't work anymore. Oh,
Yeah, and you have to take note. I think that was the who is accompanying? Alright, the full bounce. The full bounce of the bouncing ball.
Bouncing ball,
was
exactly.
received by the Grak there, along with the full proc of the carry. Lots of damage there.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Grak also has the power of nature activated close to a wall.
Yeah, not at
That's
all.
why like, very squishy on that part, right?
That it's a very squishy graph. He went for the retribution, so that's why the sprint or the flicker wasn't available. But at least for the funnel receiver, the Kimi, at least his normal rotations weren't stopped. And the fact that this Uranus is not struggling against the Sylvana as much means that even after that first blood, it's still just business as usual for the Kimi now. But a very nice ejector just to secure that crab buff. Oh, Paolo already used the dash.
Indeed,
So be careful about that.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, movements here coming in from Real Boss into the top lane. Kite back down in by Paulo onto Mien. DJ Mien. And yeah, that gives freedom for the members here of MP to focus onto this crab. Members now of RLB moving here on the right side. Getting lead here by Kenoy Pullet. He will be backing off. Alright, Jetmat P coming in from this Cupra. Went for the initiate, goes for the bouncing ball into the front line. But who will be the main target? Different targets actually. The carry shifted as well. Lei was able to fall back. He will re-engage with that power of nature activated. Tries to get the tag onto Matpia. It doesn't matter. Kimi Rocket will also be connecting onto this Cupra. Still no casualty over this play onto the top
Oh,
lane.
Paolo still wants to go for this. Maybe they really want to push. There is the ultimate. The Divine Judgment gonna be used. Flicker away. Paolo is in trouble. They're juggling the turret now. Very nice juggle onto the turret attack from MAHINA Po Gaming. It meant that they weren't punished even after double flickers used. And that's a trade that I'll take because it gives gold to my Kimi, and it also gives me a little bit of pressure onto the turret. So that's what they'll do now, top lane.
That was well done by MAHINA Po Gaming at the list. Still 1-1 onto our score, but you have to take note that the gold din is not that much still. 600 only. So you need to still watch out for the next team fight possible for this one. I love how Real Boss answers for this as they're not giving that much freedom for the Kimi to get close to turrets.
Yeah. Purify gonna be used. I think they want to go for the purple buff invade now. Nice jump from Reek. That is nice, brother. Stealing of the purple buff. The wall charge coming out from the Grok. Nice Guardian Spire to follow it up as well. They get to as well as the purple buff. Teko will be able to run away, but that is mission accomplished for MAHINA Po Gaming.
That was really nice there by MAHINA Po Gaming. Of course, Mien trying to at least do something here. It doesn't matter that turret is as good as destroyed anyway.
Yeah.
Still good mission by Mien, but maybe I'm not so sure if that will convert into a further lead for the side here of MAHINA Po Gaming.
Let's see how. Oh, okay. Lei just tanks that Tyrant's Revenge with obviously that Grok Power Nature. I'm gonna go back to taking the turtle now, and they will be successful in doing so. They transferred to the middle. Do they have Divine Judgment? The answer is no. The Glorious Pathway gonna be used. The Wild Charge, not the best usage.
Yeah,
gonna go for the Guardian's Barrier. And
also, clearly not the best usage for the Glorious Pathway.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. This is gonna be a classic now. Uranus also taking the attention of the minion wave onto the bottom lane side. He will be focused by the high loss along with the Sylvanas. I think will the Uranus be able to survive? Yes, he will. He will continue. He will complete the escape against 4 members here of Real Boss.
Yeah. Okay. So we will see now the movements coming out from MAHINA Po Gaming, maybe pressuring the mid lane. And honestly, with all that we see from Real Boss, they have been doing a decent job defending their turrets. Even though they lost 2, this is still a 5-minute.
Yeah, but this is a Kimi comp. Well, this is a Kimi
comp indeed.
Yeah, so it's no surprise. Actually, there's no obvious pressure coming in terms of turrets, but there's obvious pressure on different parts of the map, right? Especially on this river side. Paolo keeps getting the free hit that he wants. Ivori putting up pressure. There's also just to tank up the turrets. Hang Chua doing what he can, and yeah, he tries to dodge out, but that is an ugly effort, just like my friend Salvi to actually escape. So let's see here.
Oh,
Would have to bounce out. Glorious Pathway once more to use for an escape. This is not a good situation here for the side of Real Boss.
Was deja vu from Reek?
Yeah,
he did that 2 minutes ago with the Falling Star Moon to steal that purple buff, and doing it again this time. meaning that they will get the Calamity Reaper available for Reek and denying the purple buff again away from the blue side.
From the blue side.
Jumping forward. Okay, they want to go for Lay this time, but the wild charge keeps him safe.
Yeah.
That's a steal onto the orange buff.
Yeah, the orange buff is already in the hands here of the Grok. And I was really curious why they're not body blocking. And anticipating the wild charge. You know, if you are focusing on the Grok, always know where the possible wild charge route will be. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Wow, okay. So this is such a masterclass, at least for MAHINA Po Gaming. Now they tag the Jawhead and will be able to take him down. They want to punish this Uranus, but the jump coming out from the
Monster kill.
Yep.
But let's see what will happen. Again, guys, we are continuing the broadcast here. Actually, time check is just 15 minutes before 12 midnight. As still we continue here for our RGL. So I want to send the biggest shoutouts to all of our viewers, ladies and gentlemen, especially for the Mobile Legends fans there.
That's right.
In the Philippines, ladies and gentlemen.
Shinbo, I want to tell you a story. Do you know that it has been a year since I've released my first GTG video? It has been a year.
Global. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. All right. So I was still... There wasn't any masks yet. So the rotations were at least more calculated. Okay, now we're back in the fray.
Yeah.
We're back in action, guys.
We're back in action, ladies and gentlemen. Let us see here as members of MAHINA Po Gaming will try to... That's deja vu. Right? Have to again with the dive here by the trio onto the bottom lane, but nice ejector there by the Joy, ladies and gentlemen. Now the Grok might be left for dead. Round 2 for Mien09, and Paolo cannot go for the backup on that one. Goes for the field. No steal. Kufra, actually not the Kufra, it's gonna be Teko that carry, getting the buff for himself. Legendary, ladies and gentlemen, is still the kill and the snowball on the side here of that Kimi. Off cam, it doesn't matter. The kill is also completed once more against that Hylos.
I think that Paolo is at what, 3 items before that happened, which because of the Mr. Shop and the start that he was able to get. It is literally 3 items now on top of the boots again. So that's Machete, that's Blade of Despair, the glowing. It's just so much damage that Paul was able to do against that Kufras, against that Hylos, that even when Hylos went in front of the Kimi with the Ring of Order, just a few dashes, a few kites from the Kimi, was able to already take down the Beast. And now they jump forward with the Turtle buff, Lay with the Cyclone Eye as well. Threatens for a Guardian's Barrier, will just actually stand in front of his opponents now. The wild charge could be really scary at this point.
Yeah, actually they can just control this approach onto the base of Real Boss. MAHINA Po Gaming already has taken full lead of this game. There's really no need to go for any force engage because it does look like Real Boss is allowing them to get close anyway into the turret, right? And they need to be careful of tower dives because I don't feel like the composition of MAHINA Po Gaming is really designed for tower dives. Given the fact that they have very little dashes, they have durability, but the dashes should be they can be punished. They can be punished with that slow mobility. If ever they get kited back into the turret, especially with this carry, especially with the re-engage to be done here by the Sylvanas. Look at that! Look at that! They get punished. That's already legendary. There's the free from Paolo, but still at what cost? Maybe oh no, it's a 3 for 1.
3 for 1. And it's
that's not bad.
Obviously, you will highlight the Kimi in that, but that was the wild charge that really set this up. And now Hangtua is going to be in a lot of trouble. The shots coming out from Kimi is just way too much. And look at that maximum charge, almost taking down the carry. Top lane, there's Reek, the Esmeralda just pushing with 2 cannons, casually, not even minding anything because there's nothing that can stop him, even the ejector at this point. Okay, want to go for the Esmeralda. Where's the Falling Star Moon? Not going to be used yet. Okay, Cycle 9 not going to be able to reach it. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a very difficult game here for the side of a Real Boss, but the Philippine team has taken a really nice control of this game. It's only a matter of time before they can move and rotate for that Lord. But look at the damage that Mien can really dish, that Paolo can dish out, and that's reflected onto the health of Mien09.
Lord resurrecting soon.
So we can see it's it's looking really good for sure for Mahina Po Gaming. They aren't able to take out an inhibitor, but they've already established so much control in the map. They've already stacked up so much gold as well. Dominance Eye is now available for the Esmeralda, means that they can dive now. And with the Lord's help, surely they'll take down inhibitors.
Yeah.
How
Lots of
are you
damage
gonna
here
come
for them.
back if you're a real boss? I don't know. Maybe a 5-man Tyrant's Rage into a revenge.
Yeah, Tyrant's Rage.
Yeah.
Really,
Maybe-
just the setup, the crowd control. I mean, those multi-target crowd controls is designed for that anyway.
Yeah.
For a
Maybe
comeback.
if the Kufra pins down 5 members of his opponents
And a
against
quick
their
burst.
base.
And a quick burst
And a
against
quick
the Kimi. Against the Kimi. Because there's a lot of damage there. Kimi is the main damage source here. Actually,
Yeah.
we keep on mentioning that these tanks may suffer against the carry, but the problem is the tanks of RLB is getting punished more compared to the tanks here of MP.
That's right. Anyway, let's see how this looks like. Oh no!
Oh
It's
my
gonna be a little bit of misstep coming out from the Joy, and he falls. Now the
Wow,
jumping from the
Paulo.
Grok, missed wild charge. Gonna be punished, but the double kill coming out from the Kimi. So much damage. They want to go for the carry, and they go for the shutdown. Of course, they'll kill the carry. They'll get the 4th kill, and maybe the real team wipe.
Uh-oh.
Kimi. Oh, Kimi! Almost.
Yeah, almost. Actually,
Hangtua really wants this. Hangtua really wants this.
Golden Chukasenma, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh!
Of course, the rocket to the face, and still, there is enough help for the King.
Oh
That's
my-
it, ladies and gentlemen. No need for the Lord actually to just get into the base. Team
Simple.
Mahina Po Gaming will be closing this series 2-0 against Real Boss.
Paolo with the swag. That was a 360 rocket.
360 rocket.
If you were able to clip that, if you want to record that for sure, if we're Mahina Po Gaming, and
Return.
with 360 before going
Return.
for the rocket. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
A great gameplay.
Whew.
Great
There.
gameplay coming in from Paolo, ladies and gentlemen, and of course for Mahina Po Gaming.
Yeah.
You know, just the name.
It's
just the name.
just-
Maybe
just
they
change
could,
the name.
but you know, if it's Mahina Po Gaming, all right, maybe some sort of humility, something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe something like that. So, but yeah. But you don't want to become champion with that name.
Absolutely.
I'm not so sure. Yeah. You may
Okay.
want something more representative of you. All right.
That's
So
right.
anyway, guys, representing of you. Anyway, guys, we have the 3rd series concluded. Right? That's the 3rd series, right?
That's
so we
right.
still have our 4th series coming up. And we'll be heading on to a very short break. The biggest